Morning everybody to yet another bow review, and this time it's from Bogar Archery, from Peter Bogar in Slovakia, the Hungarian bow, which we're all looking for. So you get a sleeve, a bow, a string and a string holder, as we know it by now from Peter. And this one is a pretty one, I can tell. So we have it in red and black. We have Hungarian sears. They have a slight angle at the end, so we have an increased string angle then at the end. Then we have here a nice whipping, here a nice whipping. Looks very traditional. It's a 35 pound at 28. The bow is made by Peter Bogar from Slovakia, well-known archer and flight shooter. The purpose of creating the bow was to make a lightweight, fast, graceful and user-friendly bow with traditional shape as possible. The bow is user-friendly, but we do not advise to the total beginner because it's not easy to string. There's not so much flex in the handle, but we see. Smooth to draw with high performance in comparing with other bows with no long sears. We think the bow has negligible hand shock, so we will see later what the hand shock will say. The form of the Hungarian bow, based on Magyar Hamorok Konya Domp, I have no idea, 103, grave, 10th century. The bow's measurements fits into the measurements of the Hungarian bow. Like length, angles, the bow form is similar to the Seljuk bow, early Mongolian. And on the bow you find, of course, a sign Hungarian writing, the monogram of Peter Bogar. Now what do we have? A Hungarian bow, laminated, has a string length of 121 centimeters, a brace height from 75 to 20. This one is 35 pounds, you can have it from 20 to 50 standard, and the max draw is 32, but recommended is 31. And grain per pound is with all the other bows 9, minimum 8. And then the Hungarian bows all have this long extended tip. I don't know for what reason, because this is unused mass, but it's simply because it was like this in the bow they found. Maybe they used it for stabbing or something, I have no idea. So the bow is quite short, it's 53 3/4. Let's give it 54 inches. And it's pretty and it's lightweight. So let's see how the stringing is. I guess it's not the easiest, but in this pound it should be still fine. Yeah, these Hungarian bows need a bit. Yep, that's true. Nothing for a total beginner maybe. You really need to make sure that the string is aligned here and here. And then what you get is a bow, how I always thought a bow should look like. Very nice. And it's, even with my wrong step through method, straight, very nice. So we have a brace height of 18.5, and we are from 17.5 to 20, so we are good to go. 350 exactly. That's not too bad overall. 350 grams. And the arrow pass is nice and not that shallow, it's 22.5. But I think it's still okay with a long brace head like this. 22.5, and the price of this pretty bow, because it's a bit more time expensive to build, is 299 euros, and I guess you have free shipping again, so still no problem. In this direction the bow is quite flexible, and in this direction too, so yes, it's not for a beginner. So here you have, due to the design, quite a bit of wiggle. That's why he says not for a beginner. See, so 31 max would do 32. Seriously, mosquito, I have this mosquito band, don't sit there. Nice, so draw experiences. Nice, here you feel it a little. So most probably the bow needs a few shots first. But here 28 is nice, 29, 30, 31. Then would do 32. The handle bends a little again, but it's always with this bows when we only have this ash core. But it feels good, so we shoot today only 320 grain arrows, nothing heavy, and we draw 31 inches at the end of the day. So here we are. Most important questions first, because it's a nice and short one, so for horseback. And look at this, it's as it was made for it. This way around is not so easy. but you can align them too. Maybe you want to put them there, something like this. Then you can do that too. So, but Kashai style, no problem. But we want to shoot this bow. Draws very nice and shoots very nice. Let's see what the handshake will say. 320 grain arrows. Oh, and it's fast. Do we shoot? What would the bow do with 29-inch arrows? Perfect, nice. Perform nicely. What would it do when you shoot Mediterranean? No problem. So this bow does everything you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same as usual. So a little in the handle, but not annoying. Bow is still straight, so this is not a big deal. Doesn't bug at all. So when you have the bow, it doesn't feel insecure. So even when the bow is not that stiff, seriously, go away, fly. Feels good, so no problem. Throw experience is incredible. 28, 34.5. So, and at 31. This is 31. 42.3, which is not too bad. And I guess we see now a nice surprise at 28. Because others max out already. And here we are still, okay, just a little over. And I would give it still at 28. You have a string angle of 60 degrees, which is just fine for a bow in this length. Look at that nice shape in here. Limb comes already back, but here it doesn't look like it's stressed. So you have a long fade out here and then a really nice and gentle curve. And then you have the other curve coming out. Beautiful. 30 inches is this one here. And then you see already you reach the limits and string angle gets a little wider. We do one more time to 32. So bow will do 32. But then the limb comes already completely back, and here you lose it already with this wide angle. But doable. Let's shoot. So 29-inch arrows. Nice. But it's a little limiting. But this throws the arrows where you want them to. So you want to draw this bow a little longer? Yes. And even Katra feels nice, and this handshock is a little, or this vibration, you feel it a little, it's a little wobbly. But this is no big deal. So this one, really natural, very good. How's about 20 and 30 meters? Let's find out. Oh, center shot. Center shot. Oh, this bow. Look at this with the 29-inch arrows. Wow. Nice. Peter. See, even when you don't draw 31 inches, everything between 28 and 31. Never shot that good directly out of the box. I love this bow. So this bow doesn't go anywhere, stays with me. It's lightweight, easy to maneuver. And look at this, no matter which arrows. One sec. I mean, it's not that you have another chance, because I am here the one. 500 grain. Unbelievable. Okay, this one I messed up. Wow. 320 grain at 29 inches. 195. 177. 174. 320 grain at 31. 185. 184. 186. Not bad for the 35 pounder. Shall we do it now? We shoot the 500 grains so we see what they will do. And now the bow wants to flex a bit more. 167. 161. 166. 500 grain arrows. Not too bad. The feeling of this bow is incredible. I really do like this bow. Feels easy peasy. So when you have for a Hungarian design bow, wow, of course you can do your nice 29, which is usually too short for me, but with this bow it doesn't bug me. Look at this, and I'm precise. Insane. Nice. So down cutter is a little already, huh? Getting there. Side cutter. Let's shoot one with side cutter. Turkey would work. 29 inches. No problem. 31 inches. Now the bow wants to bend. Easy. 29 again. And then the bow is not really there yet and you feel it. So 31 is just fine for this bow, and then this bow feels awesome. And 300 euros. With this pretty nice shaped bow. Ooh, 30, that was close. Wow. Instantly, no matter which distance, almost instantly nice groups. I think I never shot out of the box groups like this, like with this bow. It's incredible. This bow really does feel good. The draw experience is nice. Handshock is, you feel a little this vibration, but look at this, even 29, it's fun to shoot. But 30, 31, and this bow shines. Yeah, this bow delivers. And as you can hear, dramatic sound. Isn't that nice? I always orchestrated that you have a little sound in the background. So I show you the bow first. Now look at this beautiful bow. Craftsmanship wise, you have these reinforced tips. They are very thin, but still wide enough for the string. String rests deep in there. Then you have this curved here, which is pretty. There you have this Hungarian symbol for Peter Bogar. So look at these thin shears there, like my small finger. Then transition, you have this nice whipping, which is very well executed. Then you have the limbs in this time in red and black. Color wise, you can surely choose of a lot of different colors. Then you have this nice whipping here, so you know exactly where to hold the bow. That's nice. There you have the description. Could be a little more, I said. But overall this bow is still straight, despite its wiggliness. It's very interesting. It's wiggling, but it's straight. So craftsmanship, again, flawless. There's nothing to say. Nice string. Center serving is not so long, but long enough. Makes a bit noisy, but doesn't matter. Overall, this bow delivers. So packaging, the bow comes with a string, sleeve, and a string holder. So we have again 3 points. The handling, from hard to string to easy to string straight. It was not that hard to string, and it tells directly it's not for a beginner, but I guess even with a bit practice, even a beginner can string this, but it's not so hard. It's simply, the CS are quite long, so you need to overcome this, but you do it 2-3 times and you get this. So I would not say it's hard to string, and the bow is straight. Even if it's wiggly, this bow is straight, so that's why I would still give it 5 points, because the build from rough to perfect. This bow has no flaws, and we have a little description on it, so perfecto, 5. Goes quick today. So the basic feel is from wiggly to great and balanced. So the handle is nice, and the bow is a little wiggly, but it's due to the design, like we had last time with the Tatar bow from Vjal. This is simply through the shape here. You get instability overall in here. For the wiggliness, I need to give you 1 point less. You get 4. Draw experience, this bow draws very smooth. This bow wants to draw 28, 29, 30, 31. And then at the end of 32 you feel it. So up to 31, smooth. Then from 31 to 32 you start feeling that you reach the limit of the bow, but he says recommended is 31, and it does delivers full 5 points. Shooting experience was from big hand shock, no hand shock. We had this, you have this little vibration in it, the handle is a bit bending, and again it would be 4.5 points, but because I'm not always so generous, I'm very picky with hand shock. Most of you most probably don't even feel that there's something going on, that's why I give it 5 points. We have a total of 27 points, and the price value 299 euros. I don't have to say a lot. This bow is a charm. Performs quite well, shoots fast. Of course, it's not so fast as others due to the design, but for a Hungarian bow, this bow really delivers, and it's still short. So this is what I like, and it does 31 inches, which is just fine for me. That's why fully 5 for the price value. 299, and I guess shipping still free in the EU at least. So a really nice bow. One thing would be nice, Peter, if you would make here small inlays in horn or bone. Then you don't scratch your bow, because some people, they think then I spend 300 euros now and I scratch my bow. When you don't shoot katra, stuff like this, it can always happen, especially when you shoot 3 fingers. Then the arrow will scratch alongside your bow and it doesn't look nice. I have no problem with it, but some people mind. So, and it doesn't make sense not to double this up with some ray skin or something else, because then you get a wider arrow pass. So if you would like to, and insert here a small plate of horn or bone, would be a nice addition to have, but not a must be. This bow is, as it is, just perfecto. Can't say anything else. This bow is great. Thank you, Peter, for sending this bow to me. This one is a really, really good bow. As you saw, 20-30 meters out of the box, directly center shots, which I usually don't do. Nice. You have a little wobble here, but you get used to it. The bow is lightweight overall, so it's not too distracting. But of course you have here a lot of mess, and it's working here, but works. And I thank you all for watching, and I catch you in the next one.